All right, well, thank you, Mark, for the introduction, and thank you all for joining us today. With that, we'll just get started here. In the previous three webinars from this series, we've discussed so far VEE, which is our vacuum end effector. We actually did that yesterday. We've talked about the SLG, which is our lightweight 3D printed gripper, and we've talked about the ECB P series electric pump units last Friday, I believe it was. Today we'll be talking about the FXCB area gripper. FXCB and FMCB area grippers provide some application examples. We'll view a short "Can we lift it" video and then take questions at the end, like Mark mentioned. The FXCB and FMCB is a self-contained lightweight vacuum area gripper, typically designed specifically for collaborative and smaller industrial robot applications. It is suitable for handling a wide range of product types, regardless of size and shapes. The gripper unit features very simple plug-and-play integration with most current collaborative robot options. The two primary versions are FXCB, which is an internal vacuum generation that uses our EcoPump Venturi nozzles. The FMCB version uses an external vacuum source, such as a rotary vane vacuum pump or a regenerative vacuum blower. The next two options from there are either a sealing foam for maximum holding forces on rigid parts and boxes, or the vacuum cup version, which uses a series of 15 40-millimeter cups, allowing it to pick up less rigid, more flexible type packaging, and boxes as well. But typically more like a softer material box as opposed to a hard square shaped cardboard box. It's currently available in one size, which is 130 millimeters by 300 millimeter footprint, and that covers a very wide range of product handling. Some of the key highlights are it's lightweight. It's between 1.5 and 1.9 kg, depending on which of the two options you're using. High holding forces up to 35 kg. So basically, it's capable of supporting all the way up to some of the largest collaborative robots available. It's quick and easy communication, can be established with our embedded VSI vacuum switch, IO link, and also NFC functions. It does have a quiet operation around 68 dB. Full range of flange mount connections available to match up most of the robot options out there. Using our flow restrictor design, full coverage of the gripper is not required to maintain vacuum. The FXCB version uses an integrated valve to control vacuum and blow-off function, so that's all built in. Minimal maintenance requirements, very simple to replace the foam, replace the vacuum cups if that's the version being used. Very easy to clean out the venturis if needed, and so on. Plug-and-play robot kits available for the following: Fanuc robots, KUKA, Omron Techman, Universal Robots, and Yaskawa as well. When we say plug and play, basically this is a kit that includes the gripper, the cord, the function block software if we have that available for that particular robot, and so on. So it's pull the gripper out of the box, mount it up, connect the cable, and you're pretty much off and running. Some of our competitors out there, we're looking at a gripper unit from Koval, from Piab, and from Unigripper. These are probably the three closest competitive products out there. There are a number of other vacuum type grippers that can support handling boxes and so on, but these are really the closest. The Koval, I'd say, has some good strengths, which are it is available in 3 different sizes. It has kind of a partial carbon fiber construction, which does save a little bit of weight on it. Some of the maybe weaknesses of it, It uses well over twice as much or twice the air consumption that our FXCB uses. And the finishing of the entire package is a little, it seems a little unfinished, kind of bolted together type thing. The PIAB KCS is currently available in 2 sizes right now, I believe. It is a very nice, small, compact size, but its payload capabilities are also very minimal. Looking at the unit gripper, there we do have a 3 size option as well. Again, just like the Coval unit, the air consumption is twice that of our FXCB. And it does require a separate control box, which includes the valve, the sensors, and all that. It's actually not built into the unit itself. So that's kind of a downfall of it as well. Moving on, some of the typical application examples that we would use FXCB or FMCB in would be secondary packaging. So basically taking already boxed product and putting it into larger cases. Next would be end of line packaging, which would typically be referred to as palletizing. We've seen a lot of increase in some of the beverage market where these companies are assembling basically mixed flavor packs. So that's a great little application. Logistics can certainly be a good one. We have seen a fair amount of machine tending applications and also miscellaneous manufacturing processes like smaller wood furniture applications, that sort of thing. One of the main applications, of course, for it is palletizing. So that's really the main focus of this product, really where it is most successful, we think, and really just a great application for it. So with that said, we'll look at a quick little video. If you're maybe familiar with some of the on-running test videos that we do called Can We Lift It? Here's a short little collection of some product examples being handled. This is the FXCB version with the 40 millimeter silicone cups. And here we go. We'll take a look at it. So through this entire video, we're basically just picking and testing a whole bunch of random products. Some of these are a lot more, or inherently a lot more difficult than others. As you can see there with the glass bottle, there's a lot of uncovered cups not being used, but it's still able to lift it. Or a wrinkly plastic, plastic case. Shrink wrap products can inherently be pretty difficult to handle as well. The 40 millimeter silicone cups do a really good job of it, especially when that shrink wrap is nice and tight, kind of a thicker type material. If it is a thinner, loose shrink wrap, certainly it would be more difficult. So with this softer kind of cardboard, definitely the cup version does a very good job of, whereas the foam version would not be that great. And there we have, that's it for the video. Certainly if you have any immediate needs for any gripper product like this or any of the other 3 that we've talked about recently, feel free to reach out to your local RSM or inside contact. Typically, the RSMs do have different versions of the FXCB gripper as a sales demo, so that could even be tested, at your site, at your customer's site, very easily. Really, all we need to do that is a compressed air line, and we can test just about anything. So with that, we'll kind of open it up, see if Mark has any questions on his end, and see if we can provide some answers.
Hey, Steve, I don't see any questions coming through. Give folks just a second. If there are any questions, feel free to ask them. If you haven't already, there's literature attached here. Please feel free to download. We'll be sending that also in a thank you note that'll go out to you today, along with video links for each of the sessions that we've done so far. The cobot pumps from last Thursday, the SLG lightweight gripper from last Friday, and the VEE, and then Steve's presentation will all be out there on YouTube, and you can download those links from the email that we'll send this afternoon. I do fear that I'm not seeing all the questions, so Will, if you're on there, could you look? I'm seeing only a few of the names. I'm not seeing everybody. Just could you give it a quick scan and make sure there aren't any questions? Guess not. Well, thank you everybody for joining us for 4 days of collaborative robots, and we'll have some more presentations coming out here within the next week. I'll talk to you soon.
Thank you all very much.